Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Here is a good recipe to use Rice Krispies in. Pretty much everybody loves Rice Krispie squares and brownies, but this recipe has both in the same recipe, chocolate Rice Krispie and peanut butter brownies. These are a tasty treat and they're easy to make, and everybody pretty much loves them. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to make these. But before we get started, I just wanted to make you aware that I now have 2 recipe books available on Amazon, and I have provided a quick link in the description below this video. And don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to the channel. And thank you so much for your support. Okay, so right back to today's featured recipe, and welcome to my kitchen. Make yourself right at home and get down to making something wonderful. Grease a 9x9 inch pan. Line it with a little bit of parchment paper. And set that aside until we're ready to use it. So we'll use a large mixing bowl and we'll add 1.5 cups of white sugar. Then I add 2/3 of a cup of sifted icing sugar. And I add just about 3/4 of a cup of cocoa. Next, add 2 tablespoons of cold water. And crack open 2 large eggs and add them. I'm thinking about 2/3 of a cup of canola oil would be a good idea as well. And to bring out some of those flavors, I add 1 teaspoon of salt. And to enhance that all the more, I add 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla. Now we'll go ahead and throw in 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And I use a large spoon and mix that by hand. And mix that together just until the ingredients are incorporated. So this batter, it will be nice and thick, and this makes up the brownie base. Okay, so this is ready to spoon into the pan. We already have our cake pan prepared ahead of time, so we'll just go ahead and spoon the brownie batter into the prepared pan and spread it out evenly. Okay, so the brownie batter is patted down nice and evenly, and we're going to go ahead and put it in a preheated 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven, and we'll time it for between 25 and 30 minutes. Don't overbake your brownie mixture. You want it to be nice and chewy and soft. I checked mine at about 25 minutes and it looks pretty good. The brownie batter should be only slightly pulled away from the edges of the pan. Set it aside to cool down. I set it out on my back porch actually, because with the weather the way it is, it'll cool off quite quickly. Now let's get our next layer ready. You'll need some crunchy peanut butter. Oh, probably about a cup of that. And I'll place that in a small mixing bowl. We'll go ahead and add a little bit of powdered sugar. And I believe I used probably about a tablespoon of powdered sugar. And I sifted it to make sure that it was nice and smooth and no lumps. To assist with a better spreading consistency, I added about a teaspoon of cold water. Give that a good stir until it's mixed together well. Once your brownie base has cooled off, we'll go ahead and spread the crunchy peanut butter layer all over the top of that brownie base. So this layer will add a nice flavor of peanut butter to it, and you'll get that crunch that comes with the crunchy peanut butter, and it also looks really nice when you cut the squares. You'll be able to identify all the layers. And you just go ahead and spread that on. You don't have to worry about how perfect you are, just try and get it as even as you can. So we'll move on to the next layer now. For this layer, we're going to be doing peanut butter again, but this time the smooth peanut butter. Place 3/4 cup of smooth peanut butter in a microwavable bowl. Simply add 1½ cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Place the bowl in the microwave and heat it on high for about 40 seconds. I like to do it in short intervals, so maybe 20 seconds at a time and then put it back in 20 seconds. It shouldn't be completely melted. It looks like this. When you stir it, you still have chunks of chocolate chips in it, but it's warm enough that it'll melt it the rest of the way. So you just keep stirring it until it's nice and smooth. If it doesn't completely melt, you can slap it back in the microwave for just a few more seconds. And now here is where those Rice Krispies come in. You'll need 2½ cups of Rice Krispies. You'll add them directly to the melted chocolate and peanut butter. And you can see how smooth the chocolate and peanut butter is now. But by putting Rice Krispies in this, we're going to create that chocolatey crunch that is really enjoyable on the top of these brownies. Okay, I think they're so nicely coated, we can get them right onto the brownies, and we'll get this cooled off and set so that we can try some. I don't think I'm going to set these out on the porch to cool off. We might have a squirrel or two come by. So I'll put them in the fridge and let them set. That'll probably take, I don't know how long these took, probably a couple of hours before they were stiff enough to cut. You know, that's the hardest part of all, is just waiting for these to set, because they're so easy to make otherwise. And here you see the joy of parchment paper. Makes it so easy to remove them from the pan. This is pretty exciting. Now, I love chocolate. I pretty much love everything about this brownie, really. And who wouldn't? So, I hope you enjoy this too. It's looking like it's really got nice layers that are easily identifiable. And, oh my goodness, yeah, it's nice and soft, the brownie part as well. So, this is going to be something else. Actually, they are very good. So you're going to need to write this recipe down and give it a try. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and until next time, happy eating. Now go make some.